Hi beautifuls, welcome to YILDIZ Readings 5D. For those of you that don't know, I'm a psychic medium. I cover astrology and everything else I cover is above on the screen. Now, we don't like long intros, so my contacts are directly below, and how to book, what, where, why, how has been all left to the end. Those of you who have clicked the link, I do automate posts to keep you in the loop as when I'm coming live and where I'm going to be. So without further ado, let's get into the update and the real reason you're here. Enjoy. Grab a cuppa, sit back and relax. Love to hear your feedback. So welcome back. We are here to do your read for the month of October. I did pull a clarify on one of the cards because you do have quite a juicy read to say the least. Let's get into it. Ooh, yeah, as I thought. Okay, let's have a look. Now, I'm seeing you're coming through the month of October and really moving into it, where there feels like it's a pressure cooker, and I do feel for some of you there might have been a little bit of stagnancy. Now I am sensing that you are wanting to get into balance, but I'm seeing two energies coming through here. Now for some of you, you might be dealing with a circumstance that is taking you back down memory lane. This could be a physical energy, but I do feel you're going to be more vocal in the month of October. I do feel if you've pushed things down, this is where it's coming up and you're going to be speaking your truth. But I also feel this is a very authentic transaction. And I sense that this speaking up polarity that's coming through for you is the crowning energy. And I feel you're going to really speak your truth. This can be two people. This can be creating healthy boundaries. But it's really embodying and networking and being the best octane that you've ever been, really. That's what I'm saying. But I feel it's a very firm, and I'm hearing the term leadership. I do feel during Mercury retrograde, we do need to be careful about what we're seeing and how we're dealing with things. And if there has been delays or it's been very confusing, especially in the realm of work and love, I am sensing if you communicate, then you can get through anything. I do feel there are certain people in your life at the moment that could be bringing you some frustration. And again, you know who you are. So I feel you're coming from a very educated standpoint. I feel you're also, if you're not happy about something, you're just saying it ever so matter-of-factly. And I spoke to a beautiful Cancerian today. I have Cancer Moon. And the one thing that, Cancerians are really great individuals. Cancerians have the most beautiful demeanor, but they're deeply intuitive. And if you have a sixth sense to do with something, you always really need to trust it because you generally are 99.9% of the time correct. So trust your instincts. I do feel you're meditating upon tweaking a few things this month, but I also feel some of you are having these brand new beginnings during the month of October, but you have these major plans really that you're forging in the preparation mode for 2022. So I feel you're going to be quite vocal. You do have the crystal Pemaritite, I believe. My confidence is rock solid. I take positive actions to manifest my goals. And even at a financial level, I do feel this can be quite a lucrative time. If you do have opportunities, I do feel some of those can be coming through as Pluto goes direct. And I feel because of such, this could be pay rises, this could be changes happening. But it also could be more responsibility. So this could be leadership roles in some shape or form. In your love life, now for those of you, we're going to cover two areas. We are going to dive into other areas and facets of your life, but very separately, we are doing an additional romance read with an extension. So please stay tuned for those. So for those of you that are coupled, I think that you're paying attention within the coupledom. I think you're really fine-tuning on where you want life to go. This can be structure. It can be your finances. It feels plan orientation. But I almost feel both parties here have been incredibly busy. I feel an old plan that you had, it's now through, and for some reason I'm seeing this as financial. This feels financial. This feels a bigger picture paradigm that's coming through. I'm going to pull another crystal. What I'm seeing is it's going to be, I'm hearing the term, it's going to be better than you think. Some of those themes are coming back on the table relating to love. This could be, you know, decisions to take, to buy a home. This can be decisions to, yeah, really be authentically yourself. But at the same time, I do feel their plans. I feel this planning, it does feel it is towards a goal that both you and your love interest have. And I feel ultimately it's something you've already thought about. You've already known this in the core of your heart. So you're really refining that plan and you're paying attention to what you're wanting and when you want it to happen. But I do feel it's very goal orientated. I also feel both parties are needing to have, this can be a very spicy time for you. I'll just say, we are going to be doing an In the Dark Tarot romance, you know, at some point. So stay tuned with the community tab. I'm sensing that it's almost like the intimacy within the connection is coming back. For some of you, it can be that you're spending more quality time together. But it's also future tense, I'm seeing. That you are looking at the element of how you can actually start building on that platform of what you had. I also feel we do need to be very careful during this time. I feel you're speaking up if there has been some confusion and there has been a little bit of toxicity going on. And I feel that's more for those of you who have been on the fence. I feel you're really tuning into if this is going to work. I feel, again, I'm hearing the term crosswires. I'm hearing the term differing of opinions. But I do feel you're wanting to look at the devil of the detail. I do feel you could be really... Yeah, the devil in the detail is where is this going. And I do feel for those of you, two messages are coming through. One, those of you who are on the path and you're feeling as though this is the one for you and it's flowing effectively. The plans of what you haven't achieved yet, because you had been doing the cleanup energy from the nodes in Cancer. It has been quite a tedious few years. I feel this is where we're moving into, from here into 2022, with clear direction. It's very, but it is something that's coming back. So it's something you thought about. It's something that you're revisiting. These can be goals and aspirations within the connection. But I do feel you're ultimately more structured in the way you're going to approach it. And I feel as we have planets going direct, you're going to be able to fine tune it. It's not going to completely look perfect till about mid-month, but you're going to see the momentum, and definitely finances can be coming through. Those of you who are on the fence, you could be coming to a space this month where, especially leading to mid-month, if there has been toxicity and there has been unhealthy boundaries, I do feel you're really going to create the boundary. Those of you on the other side of the spectrum who are single and potentially a twin flame, I feel, you know, if there has been, I feel if somebody has been really projecting towards you, do you think you're doing the right thing? Again, I feel you've got that heart of gold, but I feel you're going to read between the lines of what this person's saying. I do feel there's another person who potentially is interested, and this can also be the reason why these individuals are projecting towards you. But I also feel it's very important for you to follow your dreams, and I do feel many of you have really got to a space that you have learnt it's important to have that within yourself, because I do feel at a point you had really invested a lot in this individual and it took a lot from you at the same time. So you are coming to the table more balanced in effect, but you're also being very truthful and honouring to your soul that you do want your hopes and dreams to come true. I feel for some of you this does relate to this individual. But others of you are feeling as though, you know, it's saying two things: let go and enjoy. Now, it's almost the ghosts of girlfriends past, right? Yes, some of you can be in the, what we term in the spiritual community of the monkey mind. Do I stay or do I go? I feel this person does love you. I feel you're thinking of them quite a bit. Some of you, you're actually, I don't know why, I just saw photographs. It could be photographs that you're looking at. Some of you also are feeling as though, you know, what would need to happen in order for this change to happen? In order for the movement to happen? Some of you, this person could be around an energy that is a little bit toxic. But some of you are feeling as though this person actually can't, you know, can't create that healthy boundary. But it is fear-based. I do feel, yes, there is a toxic situation the individual is dealing with. So we do have to be quite careful about what we are focusing on. I'm also getting a channeled message that if you have had this urgency that you've needed to clean, organize, throw things out, become very structured, it is because whatever is leaving your life or had left your life, you were needing to have a little bit of quiet time prior to a reconnection with an individual or a connection, point blank zero. And I feel if there has been this urgency and rush, it's because something's coming in. Yeah, it's like you're really having to let go of it. Universe is giving you a blessing. It maybe didn't feel such. You know, in the candid conversation I was having with a beautiful Patreon, they had pets pass. You know, and Pisces really, for the collective consciousness, can be our pets and our loved ones. And, I really said spiritually what I do see is when that happens, usually from a soul point of view, if we have an energy of a person that has left, and you know, we're thinking, why has this happened? A lot of times it is because spiritually you are ready to move on to a new chapter in a situation in your life that is going to look very different. So, you know, the connection between the soul and the pet can transition over to make room for your physical movement, especially because you guys are very deeply spiritual in nature. You're deeply empathic as an individual. You can attract and heal other people around you, and you feel their vibration. So it can be a challenging time, but I also feel from this romantic partner's point of view, it's more ready than you think, and they are really sick of the toxicity, and they feel it's been a blessing in disguise. So I don't feel this is holding this person back, and it is really saying, be your truth, be authentic. If this is something that you want, I do feel there's going to be communication between both parties. But you can be talking about the pain of the past. But I feel the fluid energy of movement forward and major plans. And I do feel for some of you, really, you know, your love domain is going to look incredibly different between now and January 2022. And as I said that, we're looking at pink quartz. The major energy I was picking, especially as I mentioned to you, the Speak Up card. I do see, like I mentioned, that there potentially, for some of you, could be more responsibility in some shape or form, but also promotions and growth. So those of you working at home, some of you may be even launching an at-home business. You do have as the outcome the Star card. And so even if you had a Tower moment, especially relating to finances, which I pull cards for your finances, whatever you've moved through, it's freeing you. And I do feel major plans, so please don't think that this is remaining the same. You are really getting back into that balance. It might have cost quite a bit to get you to where you are, but I do feel what's coming now is that big plan, and it does feel financial structure. Those of you who are unemployed, I feel, you know, you might have had a little bit of time at home. You might have had a lot of time to meditate, but I do feel you're getting a little bit stir crazy. Again, I'm feeling Tower moment, but the same applies. I feel if you get those resumes out and have that movement, even though it's Mercury retrograde, you do have really beautiful aspects coming. And I feel by mid-month, this can be where you also do get the Star card in tarot as your outcome. I'm also feeling if both of you parties, be it you're employed or unemployed, if you're not happy, this can be a time you can really be meditating, but there can be some changes happening towards the end of the year as well. And potentially you can be really weighing the pros and cons. And you may be, after such a hectic few years, considering, have you seen the good, the bad, and the ugly? Don't make any major decisions until February, really, in that standpoint, especially when it does relate to your love life and your career. You also can have people around that time also coming through, but definitely by this month in October. It's asking you from your financial point of view, again, if you're feeling that, I just keep hearing, wanting some reprieve. You want to do what you love. You want to be able to travel, have fun, spend your money, not have so many restrictions on you. I can't get the light right. You want to do what you love. It is saying future tense that everything is on point. Everything is happening for a reason. You are on path. It is coming back to you. Things are moving. I also feel for some of you money that was owed is coming back. But I also feel the effort that you have put in. You may be quite hot in demand for the rest of this year, Cancer. So be super careful and select carefully. Okay, there can be a person around you at the moment that you are feeling, and I feel you're going to have a conversation with them. It's one of those months, I'm telling you. I'm being so super careful on YouTube to speak cautiously during Mercury retrograde. There is an individual around you. Now, yes, this can be a romantic partner. For some of you, it can be a co-worker. There is an individual, however, this is somebody who is close to you, but you do have a very firm opinion about potentially what they should be doing. I think some of you are just observing it, but I am hearing the term, if you ask me, I will tell you. So that could be one of those situations that could be a little bit of a pickle. Be pretty careful around the 15th. But there is a person around you at the moment who isn't completely being true to themselves. And this, for some of you, could be your twin. For some of you, this could be a child, because I'm seeing various things here. And they're not happy, but you're trying to warn them. You're getting a vibration, and you understand where it's coming from. You see the bigger picture. But at the same time, I feel you're just going to say it. Okay? I'm just going to say, look, matter of fact, this is how I see it. And I feel you coming through to give this person pearls of wisdom. I'm hearing pearls of wisdom. I feel it's in you where you could mask them, but I don't feel you're relating it to it that way. I feel you're being understanding. I feel you're being firm. And I do feel you're putting yourself in their position, but I do feel it's because you've been in their position before. I feel that you're saying to this individual that you're very focused on your goals. You're giving them your life experience. This could be a child for some of you. You're giving them your wealth of wisdom, your pearls of wisdom. And I do feel for some reason, I'm going to pull a chakra card because I feel this person to be a little bit down at the moment. Okay, what is happening with this individual, please? In the month of October. You're going to have a conversation. It's their actions, it's their words, it's what they're doing. It's in the upright, but I do get the vibe that they directly relate to you. They resonate with you on some level. I feel you can be really having a deep and meaningful, but the pearls of wisdom of a perspective are going to assist this person with moving forward. Okay, what is their judgment going to be after this conversation, please? Yeah, it's going to help them actually move into the heart space, but also to really take the reins back where they can be emotionally stable. If this is a romantic partner, this is going to bridge the gap. If this is if it's a family member, this again is going to be bridging the gap and creating a tight bond, a really good bond. And again, relating to your family, you do have solutions. So spiritually speaking, you do have solutions. You do see how potentially this could go. So you are coming from grandfather sky. You're coming from wisdom. Okay. I feel this person's going to take your advice, and I do feel this is going to bridge the gap. I feel also that from your health perspective, I feel you're asking yourself some questions. This is an odd energy. Ask with sincerity. I'm not being shown that this is you asking another person. I feel you're soul searching. I feel through the transits and your emotions, you're actually looking at your emotions and your movement, how fatigued you've been, what you've been doing, how life has been going. And I kind of get a gist that you're actually connecting in with your soul. I feel you know deep down. You know, it's kind of like there's been this stagnancy. There's been emotions that had been repressed. I feel you also are coming into the knowing that you are worthy and that you are loved. I do feel through doing such this month, you're just going to let things go. They're not going to bother you. And I feel your health is moving into alignment. But I do feel if you had been holding on to certain things, I also do feel healthy boundaries. Okay, external energy. One more card, please. I had the deck and now I don't know where it is. It's probably going to be more than one card. I don't know why these videos this month have been so long. Probably because it's Mercury retrograde. Okay, for the external. Oh, I told you to be more than one card. There's two individuals around you, Cancer. I'm telling you, there's two individuals. These people are a bit of bugbears. You got to, I told you, two cards come out. Wake up call. Somebody who doesn't wake up. Somebody who, this could be a physical person, could be a child. But the way it's been shown to me is these were third party energies. Now, whoever these people are, this could be the same person, and I keep hearing the leopard doesn't change its stripes. And again, with this speaking up, they kept saying to me, third party, third party, third party. You're going to be, look, you're going to have a heart of gold. You're going to say it how it is, but some people might not like hearing the truth. This is somebody potentially that you haven't heard from in a while. I feel by reconnecting, it's almost like they may think that maybe you've softened. That can be on the boundary. Just as my phone started ringing. But I feel, again, the wake-up call, it's like you haven't seen a change. And you'd move forward. This is not somebody that you want to be with, Cancer. This is somebody else. This is another energy. This is not somebody that you want to be with. You just want to move forward. This person, I think, doesn't want you to move forward. This person wants to go down memory lane. It can be connecting to family. It could be an ex. There's no loyalty here. I'm not seeing that it's going anywhere. I do feel a statement of who you want to be with. They do want this. But it's like, I don't, how do I put it? It's like you've decided what path you're going. You're really going to be quite vocal. I don't feel, you're not going to be forced into doing anything that you don't want to do, especially with you coming through the gate with Speak Up. Love and light, I'll see you for your in-depth romance read and in the dark. Thanks for joining YILDIZ Readings. If you do need to find the link for the Members Hub, it is directly below in the information box, or you can see above on the screen, it's on the main page. Now, we have 3 tier levels, as well as on Fridays, we are live on the main platform. By clicking the bell, I automate posts for both the members and the main page, plus any additional information I feel you need. The website is being updated and we do have a lot more content on it, as well as new products coming in 2022. If you do want to join webinars, we have the list, as well as the launch of the Age of Aquarius with a VIP list. For all my other media content, follow me live on the links below. Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, we all have it covered, and we have more content coming. See you during the week.